I'm currently outside of the biggest secondhand electronics store in Bangkok. This is called Lucky Home Samrong. And this is basically like a massive secondhand warehouse, similar to a treasure hunt spot. It's not a mall, it's not a market, it's just basically a giant Japanese import thrift warehouse. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Sam, and in today's video, we're going to be exploring one of Bangkok's more local secondhand stores to see what really is here and see what hidden gems you can actually find in a place like this. So first, I'm going to show you how to get here, and the best option and probably the quickest and most convenient is the BTS line, which is the SkyTrain in Bangkok. Take the BTS line to Samrong station, and then from there it's around a 5 or 10 minute taxi ride to Samrong. But if you don't want to take the BTS, another good option, let's say you're staying around Asok or Siam or Tonglo in the central part of Bangkok, you can get a taxi here, which will take around 30 minutes. You can use Grab or Bolt, and they'll probably cost around 150 or 200 baht. And it's also good to know that this place is actually closed on Mondays, and it's open every other day from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. and they get new inventory here every 2 weeks. So it's hard to miss this place because it's in a giant orange warehouse, and straight away you feel the difference in atmosphere in an area like this. It's a slower pace, local shoppers, and no real expectation of what you're going to stumble across. And there's more than 500,000 audio and camera VR equipment here to choose from. And that's the fun in places like this. You just walk in, see where it takes you, dig around, and discover something unexpected. All right, so from what I can see, it's split into a few different areas. So this one right over here, where it says 95% off, that's for pretty much mostly clothes, also furnitures and kitchenware, things like that. And then these sections are more of the electronics, like audio, more audio and speakers, and more of the same in there. And you can see it's up to 90% off, which is just absolutely wild. So there's actually a small clothing area outside as well. Each of these items are just 1 baht. I put the conversion on screen for what 1 baht is, but that is actually blow my mind. And yes, the quality is not going to be that good, and it's secondhand, and a lot of it is just junk. But for people living on low wages and having a low cost of living, this is perfect for them. Or if you're the type of person that want to come here, take these kind of items and then flip them online for a profit, you can also do that. But this pile is huge. Like, look how many clothes are here for just 1 baht each. Wow. All right, let's have a rummage to see what there actually is here, because I'm generally curious. Like this, the quality of that is actually not that bad. Looks like a small size for a woman or a teenager maybe. But for 1 baht, can't really complain. This is a winter jacket. That's not bad. Pretty thick. We got some pajamas. American Holic. I don't know what that brand is or if it's good, but it's American Holic. Got some pants for kids here. So it's pretty much a mix of trousers, pants, cardigans, coats, jackets. Not in the best condition, of course, because everything in here is secondhand, but absolute bargain nonetheless. All right, so let me take you guys inside. This warehouse is known for secondhand goods, and honestly, there's a bit of everything here. That means you can find some really interesting stuff, but at the same time, it also means there's quite a lot of rubbish too. So you've got to be on the lookout. You've got electronics, cameras, lenses, furniture, and loads of random finds. And this place is absolutely massive. And there's a few different buildings, like I mentioned, all packed with this kind of stuff. And the prices here, guys, are really, really, really cheap. So they can be up to, like I mentioned, 95% off the retail price. And I recommend spending quite a lot of time here because of the sheer amount of electronics you'll see. So just take your time, have a look around, browse, but be prepared for the heat, because as you can see on the ceiling, there's fans, and there's fans like dotted around everywhere. But this is a place where there's no AC. It's 35 degrees today, as you can see in the sweat on my forehead. And it's hot, it's sticky, it's humid. After this, I'm going straight home for a shower because I need it. But it's a little bit of adventure, so come along. All right, look at this. Here we have a stack of vintage vinyl players. And by the looks of it, they are very old. I don't want to rub my finger across that because it's very dusty. And you'll find that across all of these items, they're not in the best condition. But for that reason, they are heavily discounted. So for example, this one, it's an Otto, full automatic, 3,500 baht. Same with this one, 3.5. So they're all pretty much similar price, 3,500 baht, 3.5. This one is cheaper, 2,500 baht. And what do we have on there? Wham! This reminds me of my childhood home back in England when I used to have one of these, and I used to play Michael Jackson vinyl every single day. Good memories, good memories. And then over here we've got the speaker section. So we've got bookshelf speakers and then also floor standing speakers. So you got the bookshelf ones for 3,500 baht, same price as the vinyl record players. Oh, look how old this one is. This one looks absolutely ancient. We've got Panasonic, Sony, all the usual brands. But I'm curious to see the price of the big ones. Yeah, 6,000 baht for this big one. I guess the price of all these are probably pretty much the same. Just look at this. It's absolutely massive in here. And what's worth knowing about this place is there's no refunds and no exchange, which is probably explains the reason why there's such a high discount on so many things. But what they do have is this section right behind me. So I can't read Thai, but I'm sure this says something like, steal an item, you get fined 20,000 baht, because they have CCTV. But this is a testing station. So whatever you pick up, you can come here, plug it in and actually see the quality of it and if it works. So I do recommend doing that. But I've also heard that if the discount is super, super high, like 80%, 90% or above, you're not allowed to test it. So maybe that only applies to the smaller discount ones, but let's see. Yeah, let's go find some more stuff. Check this out. This is awesome. We got old school boom boxes, which I used to have one of these, not like this. I think it was more like this one, like a Kenwood. And we've got CD players. Kids these days won't know what that is. It's got everything. And what's also worth knowing, I'm going to zoom in onto this over here. They have a guitar section every Sunday at 11 a.m. and they sell a bunch of guitars here, which is worth knowing. Today is Thursday, so they don't have that on today. They also have a massive camera section, which I can't seem to find, where they have loads of lenses, old school cameras. Maybe I've come on the wrong day for that, but I've seen they have that online too, which is worth knowing. All right, I've just left that warehouse. I'm going to take you into the one next door, which is also full of lots of interesting finds. So let's see what we got. More instruments. So is that a flute? Karaoke set, tambourine. And look at this, we got some metronomes here, which are used for like guitars and pianos and drums. I don't think these normally have a battery, they just work like exactly like that. It doesn't have the price on it. Let's find another one, let's see. Oh, here we go. 500, yep, so they're all pretty much 500 baht. No idea what this is. Can someone tell me in the comments? Is that an instrument? How much? 1,500 baht. And this place basically feels like a massive warehouse full of vintage Japanese items. Cameras, speakers, weird gadgets, everything's just piled up and super, super cheap. And it's one of those places where you just have to dig through and just hope that you'll find something good, which I'm sure there's a few things out there. And be honest, are you someone that loves hunting for bargains in a place like this, or do you just prefer buying everything brand new? Let me know. All right, and in this warehouse, we have another testing station where again, you can just plug your things into one of these and see if it's worth it or not. Here you go, there's some guitars. Very nice. We've got a glimpse at guitars here. And more instruments. We've got some drum kits, more vinyl players. Is that a banjo? Keyboards. How much are the keyboards? 3,500 baht. Wow, look at that. That's so light. So because everything is second-hand here, the quality can vary quite a lot. Here we got some CDs, so I'm sure you don't really have to worry about the quality and things like that. But it's definitely worth checking things properly, especially with all these electronics before you buy it. And something I like about this place is just how unpredictable it is. You never really know what you're gonna find in a place like this. 1 minute it's junk, and the next minute it's a decent find. Not sure if this is a decent find or not. Ami, all night long. And some of the smaller items here are super dirt cheap, but even the boom boxes and the bigger speakers, they're really far below the normal price that you're going to pay for. This place is honestly huge. You could just spend easily 1, 2, 3 hours here and still not even cover 20% of it. And look at this. Honestly, it's a complete mix of chaos and randomness. And one bit of advice I would give you is that if you come here, you need patience. This isn't a quick in and out place like I mentioned. Take your time and you actually might find something good. And that being said, some of the stuff here genuinely looks like it's been sitting in someone's house for about 30, 40 years. It's not all gems, you know. You've got to dig through and find the good ones. But oh, look at this. That's wicked. That one is 5,000 baht. It's a Searcher W. Now, oh, that's heavy. That is what I would call a gem. If you're into vintage, definitely love this place. Now, this is basically just a full music studio before laptops existed, and just imagine making music on this. This is a Roland multi-track disc recorder, and the price, that says 10,000 baht. Now, this section is basically like stepping back in time. You've got everything from old school record players to stacks of speakers, racks of vinyls, even full hi-fi systems and studio equipment. And back in the day, this was your entire setup. Times have changed, obviously, but these are just proper sound systems, set decks, CD players, amps. And just around this corner right here, we've got vinyls. Look how cool this is. West Side Story. A lot are obviously Japanese because a lot of these items are imported from Japan. I haven't touched one of these for maybe 15, 20 years. And then in the last warehouse, right next to the electronics equipment, we've got this section, which is a full warehouse full of clothes, furniture, plates, kitchenware. Again, a lot of different things in this place. Prices are really, really cheap. You've got pants, sweaters, cardigans, dresses, t-shirts. It's really incredible. What's great is that you can see it's up to 95% off. And if you just see this right up there, the discount depends on how much you buy. So let's say, for example, you're buying an absolute massive bag full, which I've seen people do. They come here and they fill up bags full of clothes and stuff. You can get even bigger discounts. So it depends on the weight. If you're bulk buying, you're going to get an even better deal. But yeah, it's about to close now because it's 6 p.m. That's the reason why it's empty. So I'm going to head out. Cup and calf. The lady let me film for a couple minutes. But yeah, it's just closed. But before, there was a ton of people in there. And it's a bit more of a local place. And that is it from Lucky Home Samrong. Definitely a side of Bangkok shopping to come check out for yourself, because you literally don't know what you're going to expect in a place like this. It's not polished, it's not organized, but that's the whole point. You never really know what you're going to find in a place like this. And let me know in the comments, would you actually shop here, or is this place a little bit too chaotic for you? And if you enjoyed this one, check out my other Bangkok market and shopping videos right here. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next video, and I'll see you in the next one.